Alright, what's up guys? This is round 3 of Joshua Tree. Super excited to come here. I'm here for some new boulders and I also want to try to get some old ones. My goal is to try to hit a V4, V5, V6, and V7. I don't know how realistic that is, but we'll go ahead and see. Alright, let's go. So I've seen some people start here as a start. Most people start here. So I'm gonna try to give it a go there. And it's not too sharp, which is great. Intermediate, and then I think you bump up. And I've heard that the crux is just topping out. So hopefully everything goes well.
When I was but a young man, I was wild and full of fire. A youth within my teens, but full of challenge and desire. I ran away from home and left my mother and my dad. I know it grieved them so to think their only boy was bad. I fell in with an outlaw band, their names were known quite well. How many times we robbed and plundered I could never tell. This kind of sinful living leads only to a fall. I learned that much and more the night I heard my master call. One night we rustled cattle, 1,000 head or so, and started them out on the trail that leads to Mexico. But a norther started blowing and lightning flashed about. I thought someone was calling me, I thought I heard a shout.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm so happy I got it on my third go. I think I just needed to warm up a little, but in the beginning, the slopers were honestly really hard. I saw a lot of people try to grab it with their left hand first, but the left hand just kind of hurt my wrist a lot. So I decided just to go like throw harder for the right, but the more secure hold. And then once I got that, it felt really good. I just had to bring up my legs. It felt very dangerous because there's not a lot of holds up there. So you really just have to trust that one hold on your right hand and just like rock over. But I'm so glad. Honestly, everything else besides that was pretty juggy. It's like once you get the sequence, it's not that bad at all. The friction's super good. So again, it's not really sharp at all, which I like. Okay, so after that, I went to Raspberry. It's a V6. It's on the other side of Sloper Safari. And man, I could not get this one sloper, which I think is a crux. So pretty much what you have to do is you bump into this maybe like 3-finger drag. And then what a lot of people do is they end up bumping one more time with the same hand into this not bad hold. The only thing for me is, man, that 3-finger drag just felt so bad for me. I just could not generate enough force to bump again. And so I tried another beta, which is just trying to just jump straight into the higher sloper without the intermediate. But yeah, I also couldn't do that. So I just kept on trying and trying. And then eventually I gave up and I was like, man, move on to something else. Okay, so fun fact, so Joshua Tree was, I think, my first bouldering trip outdoors, and I remember this was around 4 or 5 years ago. I was climbing around V5s and V6s, maybe V6s indoors, and I remember thinking like, oh, I'm gonna go to Joshua Tree and send V5s, and I remember getting absolutely humbled. V0s, V1s felt absolutely impossible to me, and I was like, wow, this is like real climbing, like this is the outdoors, and that's what made me super motivated. And now that I'm back like 4 or 5 years later, it's so nice. And so I remember this is like a V2, and I remember everyone that I was climbing with was just getting shut down by this, and I just remember thinking like, man, I'm never gonna be able to do this. So I just think it's so cool how I kept up with climbing, and now I have enough strength to be able to do it. So hopefully I can not flash it, but like 4 or 5 years later kind of flash. So let's give it a try. If you're not that good at pinches, I don't know. but this one felt super beta intensive. I ended up just bumping twice from here to here, and this is actually pretty good. You go into a not bad crimp, and then another not bad crimp, and then this pinch is not bad. From there, I wasn't sure what to do, but I kind of leaned over because the feet is actually pretty good. Kind of was like pressing up, and then, man, luckily the friction here is really good. So from here, I just kind of moved to the side and it's just jugs up there. But man, getting there felt really hard, but I'm glad I sent it. Okay, next one, let's go. Okay, we're at our last two. We have this V6/V7 behind me, and then we have a V5 right there. So the goal is just flash this one really quick, and just flash that one really quick, and then just call it a day.
Scene was so thick. Low rise, 77 Sevilles, L-Dog, nothing but them blacks. All the play, all the hustle. I'm talking about a black man heaven here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's beginning to look a lot like wood. Follow my every step. Take notes on how I crept. I was about to go in depth. This is the way I greet my season. Here's my ghetto rep. I kept, to say the least, no, it can't cease. So I began to piece my 2 and 2 together. Got no snowy weather. Have to find something to do better. Bet I said some time, so shut up that. Nonsense about some solid. I got sick crock if it ain't real, ain't right. I'm like, no matter what the season.
Okay, so quick breakdown of this 5. So the first 2 are like maybe like a finger pad, super good, and in cut. You pretty much smear your legs. Like I put my left here and then my right there. Honestly, the feet are really bad. And then you just go here. Not super desperate, but I was almost full reach. Honestly, it's pretty good. You bump again into this next one. This one's really good. And then you bump one more time into this one, which is like super juggy. And your heel is already here. You can just rock over, and then the rest are just nice jugs. But yeah, honestly, super happy to send that one. That was probably the easiest one I sent. But yeah, I guess Joshua Tree, all the grades are pretty different. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a person DJing up there. I don't know if you can hear it, but play some house music. Alright guys, day 2, a lot harder than yesterday, but we're gonna try to hit some V5s, maybe some V4s, maybe some V6s. Let's go. You start here on these really nice jugs. You just walk up. This is probably maybe the crux. Just go in here, and luckily someone's already marked it. These are just straight jugs. So nice. Dang.
Ain't no chimneys in the ghetto, so I won't be hanging my socks on them chip. I'm full as a tick. Fix me a plate, I got the remedy. Some green pen that have not, don't need no ham. Hawks don't play me like you smoking rocks, I got the munchies. We got the Mary Jane in the dungeon just to let you niggas know we're 93, that's how we coming. So ho ho ho, check my King Astro. The gin and juice has got me tipsy, so it goes. Give me 10 and I'll serve you then. Now we been the corner in my Cadillac. My heart does not go pity pat for no rat. I'm leaning back, my elbows out the window. Coke, rum, and endo fills my body. Where's the party? We roll deep, we dip to underground seas. A lot of hoes around. I spit my game while waiting countdown. I fight for 1, 3, 2. Here comes the one. A new year has begun. P-Funk spark another one.
So I'm really happy I got to send it, but right here my foot slipped and I touched the ground for like 1 second. I'm so sad, but at that point I was like, I'm just gonna commit and just send it. And honestly, I know technically it doesn't count, but there's just so many other boulders I would rather try. So yeah, this one maybe I'll just try to do in the future. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys count that or no?
Here's a little something for the players out there hustling, getting down fast. From East Point, College Park, Decatur, The Bride, you know, niggas worldwide. Down for the ass.
Okay, so that one It feels doable, honestly. Like the first holding positions are really good, but I don't think I'm hitting the right place, or I'm not putting my heel hook in the right place. But yeah, I think that one I'll try to do next time. Okay, there's one more V5 that I want to hit, and then that's it. Okay, so quick boulder breakdown. So you start on the lowest underclings there, you keep on going up, throw a far right there, get a toe hook in, and then you match, move there, get another heel hook, and then you go into that right there. That honestly feels like maybe like a half pad 3-finger drag. Then you move up to here, which is like, it's pretty slopey, but honestly it's just an intermediate, and then you bump up right there, which is pretty nice. Once you're up there, you could kind of go right there where that chalk mark is, which is kind of juggy, but it's just really scary. The landing is scary. So once you're up there, you bring up a high leg, and then you chill.
Crush a cold to a diamond, eyes forever shining. Your beauty alone inspire a nigga to rhyming. Thinking of the better things in life. Thinking of how I could persuade you to become my wife. Hand in hand as we floating over tropical sands. You're my lady, I'm your man, so let's further advance to the next scene. Me sleeping next to you resting. You're the personification of all God's blessings. Coming to me in just one physical being. One physical dream that I want to redeem. Yo, voluptuous, sweet caramel, brown honeydew. Satin skin smooth to the touch, what a nigga do, so sensual. Her smile like a chemical extract of perfection. Rare mineral, she smelled like a happy birthday on a Thursday.
Okay, so I'm super glad I got to climb that. That was an amazing V5. The only thing is, the down climb is absolutely brutal. It's so sketchy. There is no easy V0, V1, or V2 down climb. You pretty much have to down climb the same exact thing. But yeah, so what I ended up doing is kind of leaned back on the side rail, leaned all my might, and then I just matched, and then I went down for the pretty good jug. But not gonna lie, like there was like 1 second or 2 seconds where you feel so sketched out that it's like anything can happen, because you're just fully trusting myself with just my left hand. And if that slipped for any reason, then I would have definitely fell. Potentially, I mean, just hit that rock right there. And then the landing there is not that good too. So honestly, super glad I got down safely. All right, but that's it guys. Thanks for watching. It was really fun. Joshua Tree, super fun. I highly recommend it. Next time I'm gonna come back, I wanna get revenge on Caveman and some others. But yeah, for now, that's it. Thanks for watching.